ISRO today maintains a large fleet of indigenous communication, Earth observation, and navigation satellites. Besides, ISRO is self-reliant in launching most of its satellites
So hey, what's
today
up guys?
and has
Welcome to my
an
first
ample
stable
operational launch
stream.
vehicles like PSLV,
So let's
GSLV
share the stream
Mark II,
with a lot of
and
people.
the heavy lift
Let's tweet it
GSLV
out.
Mark III. PSLV is the most used, well-proven and versatile workhorse launch vehicle of India. It has several important landmark missions like Chandrayaan-1, Mars Orbiter mission, AstroSat to its credit.
So guys, this is a PSLV, my country India's cloud workhorse.
72nd launch vehicle mission.
Even after it is not reusable, it is
from the first launch
quite
pad
economical.
from the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shah.
The Vikas engine is one of the most economical engine
The first
with a high
infrared
ISP,
imaging
a
satellite
specific
was
impulse
launched
if you
in
don't know about it.
2009.
Let's get some guys here from Reddit.
RISAT-1, another radar imaging satellite, was launched in 2012. RISAT-2B.
Okay, so guys, welcome. We have 2 people watching. Come on guys, say something in the chats.
PSLV-C 46 mission into a 555-kilometer orbit.
So we are just ahead from our launch. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We are away from the launch.
Around 5 years. Once operational, the satellite will provide continuity to services provided by earlier RISAT-2.
If you're watching, please subscribe. It will allow me to get better content up to you. My video, you know that Firefly Space really did good. In the first day test across all my videos combined.
With the growing interest of public in viewing the launches, ISRO has installed a modern viewing gallery at SDSA Shah.
Yeah, I wanted to go there and stream live from there because it's just streaming on the stream, so it was better to go up to the gallery and watch it. It would be so amazing. But unfortunately, I didn't have the time. Yeah. School, stay in school, okay.
PSLV-C 46. The 14th flight of PSLV core alone is now ready for launch from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota.
So guys, the countdown started way back yesterday, and we had the launch at 5:30 IST, and it's 5:21, so it's 9 minutes now.
We are about 9 minutes into the launch.
Yep, 9 minutes.
And I'll briefly tell you the flight sequence which the rocket will follow today. At liftoff, with the timeline as t is equal to 0 seconds, the solid first stage gets ignited on ground. The first stage takes the vehicle to a height of about 52 kilometers, and the inertial velocity at this point is 1.6 kilometers per second. The separation of first stage takes place at 110.6 seconds from liftoff. The second stage is ignited at 110.8 seconds from liftoff. 5 seconds later, that is at 115.8 seconds, the closed loop guidance is started for PSLV for the precise path to its final orbit. That is, here onwards, the vehicle continuously compares its current state with the targeted end conditions and follows the commanded path to achieve them. The heat shield separation takes place during the second stage of flight at an altitude of 113.5 kilometers. The flight time is 177.6 seconds, and at this time the initial velocity is 2.25 kilometers per second. The second stage takes the vehicle to an altitude of 188.7 kilometers before being commanded to shut off by the vehicle's guidance system. The flight time by now is 262.4 seconds, and the velocity at PS2 separation is 4.3 kilometers.
So guys, the aerospace community in my country is growing. You can see with this though. The rockets are not reusable,
which is about 1.2 seconds after the second stage separation. PS3 burns for about 120 seconds, and that is about 383 seconds of flight time.
Okay guys, I know that it is definitely not a Falcon 9,
The vehicle is at an altitude of 438.5 kilometers. About 10 seconds after PS3 separation, the PS4 is ignited at 574 seconds flight time. The velocity at PS3 separation is 6.94 kilometers per second. From the timings mentioned, you will notice that there is an intentional coasting of about 190 seconds between the PS3 burnout and PS4 stage ignition. This is a non-thrusting phase of the rocket needed to reach the appropriate
I'm sorry,
conditions
guys.
at PS4 ignition. So finally, the PS4 stage is ignited at 574.1 seconds.
Now
and
you must be
commanded to
thinking,
shut
what
off
is this
about
PS4?
882.4
I want to tell
seconds
you,
from
the
liftoff
PSLV
when the
is
required initial
the
velocity
most
of
staged
7.6
rocket to the
kilometers of
orbit.
orbit is achieved.
It has 4
Hence, in
stages,
this
right?
mission,
4 stages.
PS4 burns for about
Electron has 3,
308.3
Falcon has
seconds.
2,
PS4
PSLV
gives a
has 4
precise
stages.
orbit to the satellite by its cutoff commanded from the vehicle guidance.
And somehow it is quite economical.
At this stage, the required circular orbit of 557 km circular with 37.01 degrees inclination is achieved.
It has a launch cost
and
of only
47 seconds
22
later
million.
after PS4 cutoff
Guess
at
that
929.4 seconds.
only
That's
21
15 minutes into
million,
the launch.
21, 22 million.
The RSI-2
But Falcon
will
9 has a
be
launch
into
cost of
orbit.
about 50 to 60
We will show
million,
the live injection
depending
of
upon the
RSI-2
payload and
from
the
our
fuel use.
onboard
Because
cameras.
Falcon 9 can vary because they don't use up all the fuel, they recover the booster, unlike other rockets which have to be launched and then the stage has to be discarded. Guys, if you're watching, please subscribe. You've not had any subscribers till now. Please subscribe. Well, if you're already a subscriber, then that's good. And you can chat. Come on, guys, you can chat. I'll answer those chats.
Weather here, you can see that it is very early in the morning. The sun is going to rise. The redness of the sky.
Well, from if you're watching from USA,
in terms of wind speeds
it's I
are
guess
all visible.
GMT minus
The
5 hours
weather
30 minutes.
at the
It's
launch pad has been
0000 hours
favorable.
at
The
GMT
important
12
factors
a.m.
when it
So
comes to weather
you can
are the one
calculate
related to the wind
the
speeds
time
on
at
ground
my place. It's
and
GMT
impact
plus
and
5
of course
or
unlikely
UTC plus
activities
5.
that may prevail.
So
Today it has been
it's
a very
5:30
pleasant
and
day.
UTC is
Quite early in the
000
morning,
hours. The launch
and
is
the
at
ground wind
000
speeds
hours.
are very benign. They are about less than 5 to 7 meters per
Ah,
second,
guys,
where
why did you
PSLV
leave the
is
stream?
designed to withstand ground speeds up to 20 meters per second. The upper altitude winds also are favorable, which means not much change from the earlier flight conditions. We always design the rocket trajectory with measured winds, and thus the smaller wind variability, that means that not much change from the design trajectory.
जैसा कि इस समय सूर्योदय हो चुका है और आकाश में लालिमा छा रही है। यहाँ पर हवा की गति सरफेस विंड जिसको कि हम कहते हैं वो 507 मीटर पर सेकंड के आसपास है, और जो ऊपर की विंड है जो कि 18 किलोमीटर पे है वो 20 मीटर पर सेकंड के हिसाब से। ये रॉकेट प्रक्षेपण के लिए बहुत ही बिनाइन कंडीशन है।
So he's saying that surface winds and the upper level winds are quite good for a rocket launch, and so we are go.
अपनी उम्बिकल टावर के साथ में खड़ा हुआ है।
And guys, you know what? This launch pad is quite economical for ISRO. If you have seen previous launches, they have a quite big Star Trek kind of a space launch system which holds the rocket in place and then it launches like a big skyscraper launching from the space pad. So we are T minus 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So here's the events which will follow. We'll have first stage separation at 52 kilometers. At a T plus 10.6 seconds, we'll have stage separation, and at T minus 3 minutes, the call, official call. I think I'm working as a translator here because I guess you cannot understand Hindi if you cannot.
1.6 टन पर आ जाता है, और प्रथम चरण का जो सॉलिड रॉकेट है वो करीब 139 टन का है, और तृतीय चरण का रॉकेट में
Well, I guess we don't need text of audio, so I can mute it now. So we'll have the second stage deployment at 177 seconds, so that's roughly 3 minutes, 3 plus 3 minutes. And then the second stage will take it up to velocity, and at that time it will be 2.25 kilometers per second. So it will almost have reached orbital velocity, but that's a lower orbit, quite high orbit. No way. Yeah, if you put KSP, you know what's an orbital velocity. It's around 8 kilometers per second
view of launch control.
at Leo.
Screens
Minus
presented
2
Dr.
minutes.
Keshivan, Chairman ISRO.
So obviously it's not a Falcon 9,
On the
not as exciting as a Falcon 9, but still
Director VSS,
the PSLV launches are quite interesting because you know my country
view of the screen,
hardly gets into
NCC,
limelight for a space program.
multiple screens in which various flight parameters are being displayed. The green band is showing the clearances by the automatic launch sequence as per the timings, and the red ones are the events which are yet to happen. As and when the event happens, in about 1 minute and 20 seconds from liftoff, one by one, all these reds will go green. So Mission Director Sri SRVG on your screens, very close to the launch, and the excitement of the launch slowly building up here. Just a minute to go for the launch.
इस समय
Okay, so we are at T minus 1 minute.
जिसको कि हम
Minus
T
1
minus 1 minute कहते हैं,
Minus 1 minute.
उस समय रॉकेट का प्रज्वलन
Minus
होगा
53
और
seconds.
फिर ये
Minus
रॉकेट
53
ये प्रोपेलर के
seconds.
द्वारा 230 टन
That actually is
44.4 मीटर ऊंचाई वाला रॉकेट धीमे धीमे अपने गंतव्य की ओर बढ़ेगा।
Minus 40
so you can see there is
दूर है, अगर आप
this
यहाँ
first
से
stage of solid
Minus 40
boosters,
seconds.
then there is a second stage, then the third stage, and then a kick stage.
Minus 33 seconds.
So 4 stages,
के बाद ही प्रथम चरण को
and somehow it is quite economical.
इस समय हम 30 सेकंड दूर हैं अपने T0 से
Minus 23
और
seconds.
हमारे प्रोग्रामर बराबर काउंटडाउन देते जा रहे हैं। इस समय हम
Minus
20
20
सेकंड दूर हैं।
If you don't know, this is my first proper stream. I got my internet working all right, and then this is my first
10,
proper stream.
9, 8,
So we go for the launch. Come on, let's go. 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
0.
Lift off.
इस समय रॉकेट प्रज्वलित हो गया है और
And we have a launch. Lift off, lift off. Go, 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 go.
230 टन वजन वाला ये रॉकेट अपने गंतव्य की ओर
230
जा रहा है।
tons.
Perfect liftoff from the launch pad.
So we have solid rocket boosters, and now all these solid rocket boosters are working, I guess. And then, okay, no, this is a polar one. So
Of PS1,
we get the rocket going.
slowly, steadily, on towards
The first stage will cut off at.
इस समय हमारे स्क्रीन पे जो फ्लाइट पैरामीटर्स
Oh no, that's quite a bit.
किया गया है और जो
That's 10.6 seconds.
दूसरे के ऊपर ही चल
We'll have the first stage separation. That means the solid rocket boosters will cut off.
इस समय
And we'll have this liquid fuel engine now working, I guess. It's the Vikas engine.
कर रही है।
It's quite economical, I have to say.
बाहर से देख रहे होंगे, आपको भी वो आवाज आपके टीवी स्क्रीन पर आ रही होगी। और हम इस समय 1 मिनट के आसपास पहुंच रहे हैं।
Plus 1 minute.
PS1 thrusting with its full power. This stage is about 20 meters in height, and PS1 has developed a peak thrust of 4,800 kilonewtons. This will burn for about 105 seconds, and it has a specific impulse of 270 seconds.
So guys, a specific impulse is actually a measure of its efficiency.
We are now at the altitude of
100 and something seconds, as you
इस समय
said.
हम 1 मिनट और
It's not so economical, but still, it's good.
तक चल
It's
चुके
good.
हैं और ये प्रथम
The second stage has a specific impulse of 400 seconds, over 400 seconds. So
और इसकी गति
400 seconds, guys, it's too much.
का प्रचलन करीब-करीब
I mean,
10 सेकंड तक
the
रहता है।
specific impulse is actually the calculation of the force per weight flow rate.
See, the PS1 has
So actually, it's measured in kilometers per second, or you know, velocity
आपका PS1
units. But I don't know why the aerospace community has made it
beautiful view of the separated
in
bodies.
seconds.
You can
Plus
see
2 minutes.
first stage,
Okay, so that's stage separation.
second stage ignited and moving forward.
So that's approximately at 2.25 kilometers per second. It's moving 2.25 kilometers each second. Imagine that.
नॉजल एकदम रेड हॉट हो जाता है, इसलिए आप दो डिस्टिंक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट देख रहे थे।
Oh yeah, so if you play KSP, you know this also. The rocket gets quite hot at this altitude, and then it glows like red hot.
समय के अनुसार बढ़ती जा रही है। इस समय इसकी वेलोसिटी करीब 1.66 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड है।
Okay, so it's
और ये
now
करीब
1.66
80
kilometers.
किलोमीटर दूर पहुंच चुका है और
Well, it
इसकी
should have been more.
96 किलोमीटर तक हो गई है। और ये रॉकेट से अभी कुछ समय जब ये वातावरण को से दूर जाएगा, तब इसका जो सुरक्षा कवच यानी कि ऊष्मा कवच है,
Okay, so they have a
उसको main
quite
rocket
calculated
से
trajectory.
जाएगा। अब आगे आने वाला जो इवेंट है जो करीब 113 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई पर हैपन होगा वो हीट शील्ड का सेपरेशन है। इस
Yes,
समय
so
जैसे कि
heat
हमारे
shield
स्क्रीन पे दिखाया जा
separation.
रहा है, हीट शील्ड सेपरेट हो गई है
What? Why do they have a
और
heat
रेंज
shield in a
ऑपरेशन डायरेक्टर ने
rocket?
इसका
That's quite weird, but
घोषणा कर दी है
the
और
rocket
हम अपने
scientist. I'm a rocket scientist. I
स्क्रीन पर
cannot comment on
प्रदत्त
there.
हुई
Because
ऊष्मा प्रकाश को भी देख
I've
सकते
simply
हैं।
not calculated the
On
things,
the
guys. They
screens,
have done
the flight
the
path,
calculations.
the red line
I'm
is
talking
the
as per convention, as
intended
what I have
trajectory
seen
and
in
the yellow
Falcon
line
launches and
was
stuff.
the trajectory which the vehicle is following. The blinking dot is the current position of the vehicle. We are now into the burning phase of the second stage. The second stage is a liquid engine based on our famous Vikas engine, which
Because the
has
Vikas engine is
huge
quite
thrust
efficient
of
and
below
famous
30
because
kilonewtons.
it has
The
a
second
ISP.
stage has a length of 12.8 meters
Let me speak.
and it's loaded with liquid propellants called US-25
Second
and the
stage
oxidizer
performance
is the
normal.
nitrogen tetroxide. The
Just
stage
4
will burn
minutes.
for about 150 seconds. We are nearing the burnout of the stage, which will happen in about 20 seconds from now.
इस 20 सेकंड के बाद में ये द्वितीय चरण का जो रॉकेट है जिसमें 41 टन लिक्विड प्रॉपेलेंट था उसका इंजन बंद कर दिया जाएगा और तृतीय चरण का रॉकेट जिसकी की लंबाई 3.6 मीटर है और इसमें 7.65 टन
Okay, so you have
सॉलिड
the
प्रॉपेलेंट है।
third
अभी
stage
घोषणा
ignited
की
now.
गई है कि तीसरा
Imagine
चरण
saying
का
that.
इग्नाइट
It's
हो गया है।
earning so awkward.
अभी इसके
Third stage.
जैसे कि आप अपने स्क्रीन पे
And then
देख
we
रहे
will
होंगे
have
जो ब्लिंकिंग
fourth
डॉट दिख
stage.
रहा है और जो रेड डॉट है उसके ऊपर में बढ़ रहा है और इस समय हम लोग रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी में करीब 4.23 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड की वेलोसिटी अचीव कर चुका है और ये अपने गंतव्य की ओर बढ़ता जा रहा है।
Third stage performance is nominal as declared by the Range Operations Director. The third stage has a total weight of 8.6 tons, out of which 7.6 tons
Plus
is
5
the propellant, which is STBP, AP and aluminum-based composite propellant as used in the first stage.
Third stage performance
The
normal.
material of the motor case
So you
is
know, guys,
of
they don't
composite
actually
nature,
use
which,
hydrolox or RP1.
results into significant payload savings.
RP1 is rocket propellant
motor
one,
case
and
is about 2
hydrolox
meters in
is
diameter,
hydrogen plus liquid
1.6
oxygen.
meters.
They don't use
Develops a
that
peak thrust of
stuff.
240
They
kilonewtons
use
with a burn
some
time
weird
of
fuel.
about 85 seconds
I couldn't
and a
understand
specific
what's
impulse of
that.
295
A
seconds.
crazy short
इस
form.
रॉकेट को
Crazier
कंट्रोल
than
करने के
T-tap.
लिए इसकी जो नोजल है ये
Tri-ethyl
फ्लेक्सी नोजल
pouring.
है जितनी जरूरत पड़ती है कि रॉकेट को हमको
Okay, so that's an animation. That's a render. I could do it. Yep, I could do it. Nope, no, I cannot do it.
को मेन एक्सिस से थोड़ा चेंज किया जाता है। इस समय आप देख रहे होंगे ये एनिमेशन आपको दिखाया जा रहा है। इससे जो नोजल से निकलने वाला जो रॉकेट के गैसेस हैं वो रॉकेट को आगे बढ़ाती जा रही हैं और इस नोजल को हम अपनी कक्षा के अनुसार ऑनबोर्ड कंप्यूटर के सिस्टम के द्वारा हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम द्वारा नोजल को हम उसी हिसाब से कमांड देते रहते हैं और ये उसकी तरफ आगे बढ़ता जाता है। इस समय हम करीब 6.7 किलोमीटर
Okay, so
की रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी प्राप्त कर चुके हैं।
I guess we'll have SECO or second
We have reached the
stage
burnout
cutoff.
of PS3
Vehicle in
and now
coasting phase.
we get into a planned intentional coast of 180 seconds between PS3 and the separation of PS3 from the ongoing vehicle.
So I guess it's what will happen is
Planned
that
coast is an excellent feature of PSLV which gives mission designers the flexibility of achieving various kinds of orbits. As we wait for the coasting period to get over, which will be of another 160 seconds, I want to mention to you about an important aspect of the launch clearance protocol for ISRO missions. That is our collision avoidance studies with space objects already in orbits. Here, an analysis is done to assess the collision risk between already existing space objects and the upper stage of the launch vehicle and also the satellite once it is in orbit. Potential collisions, if any detected, are avoided by adjusting the time of launch within the specified window. We have delayed launch in some of our previous missions by 30 seconds to 2 minutes based on this analysis. Recent examples are PSLV-C42 and C43 missions. However, there is no such concern for this mission. This collision avoidance analysis is carried out as a standard practice for all our launches from Sriharikota.
Hey guys, so the space debris thing is quite chronic
इंजन
now.
बंद होने के बाद में और चतुर्थ चरण के इंजन के शुरू
First, we're
होने के
gonna
बीच
start
में
talking about
पूरा
it. Then
rocket
we're gonna start delaying
जिसको हम
launches for
working phase
it,
कहते हैं,
and then
इसमें
we're
जो
not gonna
velocity
recognize it. Then
rocket
we'll
ने
start
gain कर
gonna
ली है,
cleaning it, and then
उसमें
it's
कोई
not gonna
loss नहीं
happen
होता है,
fast enough.
क्योंकि वहाँ
And
पर
then
जो हवा
one
द्वारा जो
day
घर्षण पैदा
we'll
होता
have
है
to
वहाँ
stop
पे
going to space. Hurrah! We're trapped on
zero
Earth.
घर्षण शक्ति है। इस समय अगर आप
So guys,
देखेंगे
if you
कि
can see the
जो velocity
altitude, it's
6.7
actually
किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की थी, उसी
going up
velocity
to
से
the
इस समय
apogee
के
of its
अंदर ये
current
आगे की ओर
ballistic
बढ़ता जा रहा
trajectory.
है।
So what
इसीलिए
happens
हम
is
जिस
the
तरीके
rocket
से
goes like
चलना
this,
रखेंगे उसी हिसाब से हम PSLV
and
को
you have to fire the engines at the topmost point so that the
भेजने के लिए
uh,
यानी चंद्रमा या मार्स या
trajectory, which
मंगल
is
और
like this,
किसी ऑर्बिट में
a
भेजने के लिए
parabola,
इस हम
actually
उसी
becomes a
प्लेस का
circle because
बहुत
orbiting
ही
is
अच्छा
just
उपयोग
missing the
करते हैं।
ground at
इस
very
समय
high
रॉकेट बढ़
speeds.
रहा है और इसकी वेलोसिटी बहुत ही यानी कि किलोमीटर के दशमें यानी करीब 1 मीटर या 2
We
मीटर की
also
थोड़ी
have a
सी
Starlink
वेलोसिटी
launch
हुआ
tomorrow.
करती है।
I'll be
जैसे जैसे कि
streaming that
अनुमति जाती है
also.
हम उसका इंतजार करते हैं और जैसे ही हमको जरूरत पड़ती है हम PS4 का इंजन जो है PS4 का जो इंजन है उसमें 1.6 टन MMH और मान 3 को भरा गया है और इस इंजन की लंबाई करीब करीब
Plus
3
9
मीटर है
minutes.
और इसमें 2 नॉजल्स लगी हुई हैं जहाँ से दोनों को थ्रस्ट प्रोवाइड किया जाता है और जिस तरह जैसे ही इंजन को हमको स्टीयरिंग करना होता है उसी हिसाब से हम इन नॉजल्स को हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम के द्वारा फ्लेक्सी करके अपनी हम कक्षा की ओर लेके जाते हैं। इस समय आप देख रहे होंगे आपके स्क्रीन पे जो ब्लिंक हो रहा है वो PS4 इग्निश के एकदम पास दिख रहा है और इस समय प्रथम तृतीय स्टेज को चतुर्थ स्टेज से पृथक कर दिया गया है।
Third stage is separated, and in few seconds the fourth stage will ignite.
Guys, think about that. The
इस
fourth
समय चतुर्थ स्टेज
stage,
भी इग्नाइट हो गया है और आप अपने स्क्रीन
that's
पे
the
देख रहे
kick
होंगे
stage, I
कि
guess.
चतुर्थ इंजन के
That
जो
will circularize the orbit.
इंजन है दोनों इग्नाइट हो गए हैं और ROD ने रेंज ऑप्शन डायरेक्टर ने इसका अनाउंसमेंट किया अभी। अब ये रॉकेट जो है PS4 के
Plus
प्रणोदन के द्वारा आगे की ओर बढ़ता जा रहा है और जैसे ही ये अपने गंतव्य स्थान की तरफ पहुंचेगा इसके इंजन को शट ऑफ कर देंगे और उससे कुछ क्षण के बाद में
plus 10 minutes.
RISAT-2B को हम पृथ्वी की कक्षा में प्रक्षेपित कर देंगे।
In about 4 minutes from now, the PS4 will be shut off after reaching the orbital conditions, and the flight charts which you have been seeing and which are now on your screen, these flight charts are brought to you live by a network of our ground stations situated at various parts of the world along the track of this vehicle. The health and trajectory parameters are available from these ground stations via the antenna mounted on the rocket with all required subsystems. The information is sent to Sriharikota ground station in real time, and we are showing to you this information on your screen. As you can see, we have an altitude of 493 kilometers. The range from Sriharikota is 2,600 kilometers.
So they're quite close to orbital velocity, and I guess they can achieve it. They obviously will.
Again, continuing with the coverage of our networks, we maintain a healthy overlap between
What
the loss of
does
signal
this
by one
do?
station and acquisition of signal by the next ground station. The
Let's see
entire
what it has
mission
done to my
of
stream.
C-46 is tracked by
Oh no,
ground
it's not
stations
a
at
Twitch stream.
Sriharikota, Tirunanthapuram, Port Blair, and the ground station at Yataraga, Australia. There will be a small gap in visibility when the Port Blair
So
station
guys,
will lose the
this
signals.
the
That is, the vehicle will
PSLV
go out of the range of Port Blair station
is now
before it is
almost
acquired by
completing
Yataraga
orbit.
station in Australia. The gap is approximately from 800 seconds flight time to 900 seconds flight time.
If
That is
you
about
are
95
watching it,
seconds.
guys, please share
And it is in
it
the
with
steady state burn
someone.
period of the PS4, so there's no concern, and the data will be stored overboard. Onboard computers will relay the data back to the next visible ground station.
इस समय हम करीब 525
Plus 12
किलोमीटर
minutes.
की अल्टीट्यूड पर हैं और हमारी
525 is quite high.
6.76 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड है और हमको अपने गंतव्य को पहुंचने के लिए 558 किलोमीटर की अल्टीट्यूड चाहिए होगी और इस
58,
समय इसकी
it
वेलोसिटी
means
करीब
in Hindi
7.5 किलोमीटर पर
the
सेकंड
number
इसको अचीव
is
कर रहा हूँ। अब ये जो चतुर्थ चरण का रॉकेट है जिसमें कि मॉन 3 और
57.
MMH
Yes.
के द्वारा दो ट्विन
I guess.
इंजन से इसका प्रणोदन चल रहा है और इसकी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी कंटिन्यूअसली बढ़ती जा रही है। इस समय हम करीब 6.8 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड
No,
की
wait, I
वेलोसिटी
guess it's
प्राप्त कर चुके हैं
598.
और हमारी अल्टीट्यूड भी 537 किलोमीटर की हो गई है और समय करीब 760 सेकंड का बीत चुका है और ये वेलोसिटी इसकी धीरे धीरे बढ़ती जा रही है। जैसा कि अभी हमारे आरओडी ने इसका भी अनाउंस किया कि इससे निकलने वाला प्रणोद हमारे प्रिडिक्शन और किस के बराबर ही आ रहा है। अब हम करीब अपने गंतव्य की ओर पहुंच रहे हैं और 540 किलोमीटर का अल्टीट्यूड हमने अचीव कर लिया है और हमको करीब और 558 किलोमीटर तक पहुंचना है। और ये जो ट्विन इंजन जो चतुर्थ चरण के हैं, इनका प्रणोद प्रिडिक्शन के मुताबिक ही आगे बढ़ता जा रहा है।
About 90 seconds more into the flight before PS4 is shut down by the guidance, and you can see and you have seen the various stage separation events happening, and the PSLV employs a variety of stage separation systems for this. The first stage separates from the launch vehicle using a flexible linear shaped charge based system, and the 8 retro rockets then impart the separation velocity to the separated first stage. The heat shield halves are separated by a linear bellow system explosive cord which is encased in a piston cylinder assembly. This is after a horizontal band separation using bolt cutters. The moment band bolt cutter separation mechanism is used for the second stage, and 4 retros provide the jettisoning force. The third stage separation
14
uses
minutes.
a ball release mechanism, and the springs give the required separation velocity. The RSI 2B separation is also spring based. We are approximately 30 seconds to the PS4 to the separation of PS the satellite.
Okay, so we have
इस
achieved some
समय
orbit
हम
now.
करीब 557 किलोमीटर की अल्टीट्यूड पे पहुंच गए हैं, जबकि हमारा
These
जो
metrics
ध्येय
are
है
quite good.
वो करीब 500
So now they're circularizing the orbit.
और रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी करीब 7.13 सेकंड की हो गई है, जो कि हमको 7.5 सेकंड की, इससे भी कुछ सेकंड के बाद ही हम अपने गंतव्य की तरफ पहुंचेंगे। और उस समय
So guys, we have
चतुर्थ का
achieved
जो इंजन है
stable
इस समय
orbit,
बंद कर दिया गया है, जैसा कि अभी हमारे
and
ROD ने
now we are
अनाउंस किया।
circularizing it.
अब से कुछ ही समय में ही हम सैटेलाइट का सेपरेशन भी देख पाएंगे। इस समय हमारी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी करीब 7.18 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड है और हमारा अल्टीट्यूड करीब 558 किलोमीटर है, जिसकी कक्षा में हमको छोड़ना है वो हमने अचीव कर लिया है।
We have reached the orbital conditions, and we are waiting for the perfect alignment of the satellite into the orbit. Shortly we will bring to you the live video footage of the satellite separation from our onboard cameras. And
इस समय आप
Oh,
देखिए
they have a
अपने
camera.
स्क्रीन के ऊपर में जो हमारा ऑनबोर्ड का कैमरा लगा हुआ है, उस समय आपको दर्शा रहा है पृथ्वी का पीछे का जो
How does SpaceX get such a nice stream? They don't get it.
also you can see the satellite also. Now you can see the satellite moving away. See at the bottom of your screen.
So we have
the
official
satellite is
mission
moving away from the,
completement stuff.
launcher after its injection into orbit.
जो ऑनबोर्ड पे लगा हुआ हमारा कैमरा था, वो इस समय दिखा रहा है कि सैटेलाइट और PS4 के बीच में जो दूरी बढ़ती जा रही है, और पीछे बैकग्राउंड में जो आपको एक दिख रहा है वो हमारी पृथ्वी की इमेज है।
A beautiful view of the Earth in the background and the satellite moving away from the launcher after its injection into its orbit. We have achieved the precise orbital conditions of 557 km circular. In fact, the apogee is 557.5 and perigee is 556.5. Inclination of 37 degrees is also achieved. The mission has been an outstanding success.
Check 1 2.
इस समय आप अपने स्क्रीन पर देख रहे हैं कि हमारे इसरो के चेयरमैन अपने सभी डायरेक्टर्स और डिप्टी डायरेक्टर के साथ में अभिनंदन करते हुए
Chairman ISRO being greeted by senior scientists, and he in turn is congratulating the team of senior scientists, our center directors of various centers and various
Look how
team
fat is
members,
that guy.
the project director of PSLV, scientific secretary ISRO, all of them on your screens, and as they wish each other well and congratulate each other for this launch, we have many more launches of PSLV lined up in this year, and they will be of various missions supporting the satellite program of our country.
Hey guys, why not? Let's play KSP and simulate this launch itself.
कोई वो घोषणा करने जा रहे हैं, उसका हम इंतजार करेंगे। उसके लिए हम लोग कुछ देर और इंतजार करेंगे।
Chairman ISRO will address us shortly. We are awaiting for Dr. K. Shivan's
So let's bring out the specs of the PSLV. Oh, science. We're carrying out real science. Who else is? No, I don't want night time. Oh shit. Stuff was. Yep, that's good. So let's assemble a PSLV. Okay, so first let's make a satellite. That's good. Let's put on some using the science equipment. First we need some batteries. And then we need more batteries. Then we need an RCS. Not too big, too small. That's right. Then we need a solar array. There. Let's put on some science equipment there. Let's put an RCS here. Yep, symmetrical. So let's put a coupling arm. We definitely need a coupler. Let's get the kick stage. So what's the kick stage specs? 2 PS4 engines, which is 7.6 kilonewtons. Okay, so let's first check on vacuum. So 7.6. Nope, nope. You get 15. Nope, that will be too much. Yes. It's exactly two. Exactly two. So the last thing we can do is let's replace. First, let's put a fuel tank. And a fairing. What? No, why is this happening? Okay, at least we got a fairing. That's one. 8. So let's put the second stage engine now, and that's third stage. So that's 240 kilonewton. Let's see what we can get for 240. Some engine had 65, yes. Okay, so that's at least factually correct. So let's put a fuel tank now. But these tanks are quite level, so I cannot put that. So then the PS2 stage has 800 kilonewtons. Don't have the I2MS flares. Let's see if we can get 240 newton. Oh, it's 800 newtons.